When we're done, I want you to say I'm sorry 100 times.
No talking in the library. About time you boys started hitting the books.
Two friends, one show, let's go. Guys, I've been on my retro tip for a little bit, right? I went all the way back to the 90s and found this movie called Substitute. I guess because I like being a substitute. I like the kids. But this movie was far different than what I thought it was going to be. And if you think I'm lying, check this out.
You had to be resourceful in Vietnam. Shut up, Jerome. And you, hand over the ice pick.
What ice pick, man? I ain't got no ice pick.
This is my class, Rodriguez. I know everything, and I don't allow weapons in here.
It's impolite to stick your finger in somebody's chest. Would you like it if I did that to you? All right, hand over the ice pick. Thank you.
That's how I need to be the substitute, man. Man, I didn't even know I was going to be drawn to this movie, right? Like, it's really good. And I'm not going to go through my regular criteria when it comes to actually gauging this movie when it come to music, cinematics, plot, and all that. This is just a good retro feel movie. Basically, it's this guy. He is ex-military, ex-mercenary, and for whatever reason, he becomes a substitute teacher. And he always getting the bad class, like the worst of the worst, the rejects and everything. And I mean, these students are into some bad stuff like gangs and drugs, murder. They into all of this stuff. And what he realized, he have to bring his actual teaching to the class in order to get the class under control and to truly be an impact to the students. And I love it because I love kids. And I hate the fact how the school system in the real world done became so soft. Like, the kids can break all the rules and the adults have to stick by these rules that pigeonhole them to not being able to truly and properly foster their classroom. I mean, these teachers in the real world, right? They're getting spit on, they're getting slapped, they're getting fight, they're getting like punched, they're getting guns pulled on them, they get them knives drawn on them, and you don't expect us to do anything. And as soon as we say anything bad about the child, they running off to their parents, the parents coming up to a school, and now we getting fired, we're going to jail, all this stuff. And this movie was like, yes, I want to be this teacher. This guy was a mercenary, and the people didn't know this, right? So when they had the bad students try to challenge him, he had the right tools. He had the repertoire to be able to fight back and to return fire. In this movie, there was a lot of returning fire. When I very first watched the first Substitute, out of the ones that I saw, there's actually 4. And I'm talking about the ones of the 90, the one with Trent Williams, and the first one wasn't Trent Williams, somebody else. I gave you that name in the comments. But this movie, it was like, I thought it was going to be school-based. But there's a lot of murder in there. There's a lot of killing. There's a lot of kissing. There's a lot of other stuff that really goes on that really make this movie hold. And I want to be able to get your take on that. But my overall take on this movie, I actually love it. A lot of you may not love it only because it's an older movie and it may not stand up to the test of times. But the message is impeccable. The message is what it's supposed to be. I want to leave you with this. I want to give you my moral compass. If we had more teachers like this, a lot of the students would not be getting in trouble like the way they are in the real world. A lot of the students will have a chance at life. See, a lot of the students fall into the gangs, falls into the street life because father may not be in their life, or the parents cannot control them, or the influence of their atmosphere, and they see the drug dealer up the streets shining and glistening in their own life, and they got the girls, they got the money, they got the cars, and they want to be like, you know what, I want that. The kids are like that. I want that. And when you have somebody who is willing to kick your butt all up down the hallway, throw your head into a locker, maybe you will get some sense knocked into your butt. And I like that movie because it bring that nuance to it. It bring that side of it, that in order to save the kids' lives, I got to tell you the real. I got to be truthful with you, and you cannot hold me back at any cost. And that's why I like the movie, the entire series, The Substitute. Go out and check it out. Two Friends in One Show. Now we out the door.